Hey everyone, welcome to this weekend's Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for March 8th through the 10th of 2019. Alright, so this weekend we are still very much in the new moon energy. We did just have that new moon last Wednesday. So still a time of seeing what new things are arising in our life, being flexible for that, and just slowly building some energy forward in this very low energy part of the lunar cycle. So with this Friday, Saturday, we do have the moon in Pisces, so good time for receptivity. Incorporating maybe more peace, tranquility, acceptance into our life. And two minor aspects, but still kind of important. The sun is going to be sextiling Saturn. So there could be a bit of maybe responsibility over the weekend. Could be good for focusing on our long-term things that do take time. And Mars is sextiling up to Neptune. So while it is this receptive kind of energy, there is this opening to do things that are maybe direct or assertive, or taking action, or maybe even putting energy towards some of these ideals that have slowly started to shift from the new moon. All right, so other than that, on Sunday, the moon will then shift into Aries, so that'll place more of a theme on that direct, active, and independent side of things. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this weekend. We're going to look at this for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the moon in Pisces, both Friday, Saturday, then shifting into Aries on Sunday. So as you can kind of tell here, we are using the actual size of the constellations, which is different from mainstream astrology. So if you are new to the channel, definitely check out the link down below because a lot of the signs are different than mainstream. All right, so let's take a look at first Friday. The most important thing, again, we are still coming off of that new moon. So again, still very early part of the lunar cycle. We're just slowly building some energy forward, and it's just good to be flexible to allow for that. Still a great time for setting some intentions. Again, specifically if it has anything to do with where we can create some change and disrupt some things in our life with Aquarius, and also bring in greater peace. Which was that conjunction with Neptune. So great couple days for this, sort of bringing in more peace type of energy with the moon in Pisces. We could notice themes around receptivity, tranquility, developing our intuition, trusting our inner guidance, seeing how things do happen in divine timing or in ebb and flow, and just being receptive to that. And it could also be a bit creative as well with the moon in Pisces. Those 2 days. So in terms of the aspects, we'll start to feel them probably going into about Saturday when we have the sun sextiling Saturn. Although this is a minor aspect, it is on the easier side. It's kind of nice. And so this can be maybe a bit of a grounded perspective on things, maybe feeling a bit responsible, maybe productive as well. Could be good for productive things there over the weekend. And all in all, just feeling like we're able to see the long road, and it's a bit easier to maybe be patient and responsible and disciplined during this type of opening here with this sextile. So that's still continuing with a bit of that, again, receptive energy of Pisces on Saturday. And then as we slowly shift into Sunday, we'll start to feel Mars sextiling up to Neptune. So this is more of the active, direct energy. In fact, it's been a kind of mixed bag with that because although it has been a sort of watery time with all this Neptune, Piscean type of energy, Mars is in Aries. So with this in particular, though, this aspect, we could be feeling quite direct, particularly in the context of being maybe direct, but also receptive, right? And also compassionate and understanding, and again in tune with the more watery aspects when we are asserting ourselves, taking action, going after the things we want in life, right? So this kind of opening is great. We'll feel that the strongest on Sunday, especially because the moon will be shifting into Aries, which will add more of the emphasis on that independent nature. So themes likely on Sunday around initiating things, assertiveness, activeness, independence, and again, really good to cultivate that in that receptive way with the sextile to Neptune. And also putting energy towards any dreams or ideals or new shifts of focus that have happened since Wednesday's new moon. All right, everyone, so that is the weekend in a nutshell. Most important thing, new moon energy, still time of cultivating new insights, new intentions, new perspectives, Moon in Pisces, Friday, Saturday, good for cultivating further the receptive and accepting side of ourself and our intuition. Yet it's quite grounded with the Sun sextile Saturn. And going into Sunday, a bit more of the fire energy of Aries and Mars, which is directness, assertiveness, and independence being cultivated going into next week. One other thing I do want to mention about next week is that the Sun is going to be slowly shifting into Pisces, so that will make it a great week next week to further develop, again, that sort of more receptive and accepting side to life. All right, so everyone, have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time for the daily forecast. Take care.